Chapter 6 of Dark Deity starts with a conversation between the Necromancer and some other evil guy who seems to be his boss. The Necromancer has to explain how he got beaten up by a bunch of random knights who were fresh out of the academy. And then we jump to our heroes, who are required by the king to complete a trial to gain back his trust after disobeying his orders. The group is tasked with taking down a group of rebels who are attacking caravans on the road. After refusing to join the rebels, we have to fight them. And much like several previous chapters, we're stuck in the middle with enemies on both sides. I decided to divide the group to deal with the enemies, but I end up sending Elias a bit too far, and he gets attacked by several people, and none of them end up missing him, resulting in the third reset of the game. I follow a similar strategy to the first time, except I keep Elias a bit further back. And now it's time to talk about a lot of promotion that happened, since everyone was like level 8 or 9 coming out of the last map. So basically everybody gets promoted this map. The first to get the promotion is Sia, who are turned into the Stalker class. It gives guaranteed hit if the enemy's at low health and has a small chance to insta-kill, but the insta-kill is actually a 300 damage hit. And yes, you can crit on that hit. I've seen it before. And it's important to note that's a 300 damage hit because in the future there are some enemies, some like bosses, that have more than 300 HP. Soon after that, Sophia gets her promotion as well. I changed her into the Witch Hunter class, which makes her even more of a mage killer. Extra high magical resistance and bonus damage against mages. After a little bit more combat, we get yet another promotion, which is Sloane. I turn her into an Arcanist. They get a boost in damage if she doesn't move, as well as just much better stats. Finally, we get yet another promotion. Elias finally hits level 10 after, a little bit of work. I want to try and mix things up and use all the different classes in case I ever want to do a run again, just so I know what they are, what they do. So I turn Elias into a Reverie instead of the Gale, which is still one of my favorite classes. But I turn him into a Reverie. It turns him into a tanky hammer user who can heal for a percentage of damage that he deals. Garrick is the next one, and I keep trying to mix things up, and so turn him into a Drifter, as he naturally has a crit boost passive, and Drifters are all about dealing more crits and dealing more crit damage. Finally, the last person is Alden, who gets promoted in this chapter. I turn him into a Conjurer who has a lot of HP, deals bonus damage equal to their current HP, and then can heal for a portion of their damage dealt. Figured I'd keep him as more of like a self-sustaining damage dealer. We clear out the rest of the chapter really easily because now all of our people are promoted, aside from Marin, because she's a healer and it's hard to level her up. And with that, we've completed the chapter, and we have gone back into the King's good graces, and so he sends us on our next assignment, which is to help defend the town of Redfield.